so to integrate this, we are going to integrate term by term, just like we differentiate term by term. So the 4, because it's a constant coefficient, will tag along. So we'll have 4, and then we're applying our power rule to the x to the third. So remember, for antiderivatives, we add. So we are going to add 1 to the exponent and then divide by the new exponent. And then we have minus, the 2 is going to tag along. The x to the first will become x squared over 2. Then the plus 7 is going to become a plus 7x. Remember, again, with antiderivatives, we add. So the 7 isn't becoming a 0, it's becoming a 7x. And then we have a plus c. And the plus c is because we do not have bounds on the indefinite integral here. Okay? So we can then simplify. These 4's cancel out, these 2's cancel out, and we get x to the fourth minus x squared plus 7x plus c. And that would be our final answer. Now, I want us to compare this to the same exact question. So we still have the 4x cubed minus 2x plus 7 dx, but now let's put bounds on it and see how that's going to change things for us. So let's say our bounds are now from 1 to 2. Now, by putting those bounds on the integral, we now have a definite integral. And as a definite integral, we're going to integrate just like we did up above. So we'll have our 4x to the fourth over 4 minus 2x squared over 2 plus 7x. But now, instead of writing the plus c, we write the bounds from 1 to 2. And remember, our fundamental theorem of calculus says that we are first going to plug in the upper bound and then subtract that from the lower bound plugged in. Now, before you go plugging things in, you want to simplify. So the 4's cancel out, the 2's cancel out. You have x to the fourth minus x squared plus 7x, and then 1 to 2. Okay, so the key with this is to be super duper careful about your simplification and what is getting distributed. So to start here, we'll plug in 2, the upper bound. So we'll have 2 to the fourth minus, and then our 2 squared plus 7 times 2 minus, and then we have to make sure we distribute this negative to everything that follows. So we'll plug in 1 to the fourth minus 1 squared plus 7 times 1. All right, so at this point, we have to simplify this. And to simplify here, we are going to have 2 to the fourth, so 16 minus 4 plus 14 minus, now you can either distribute everything inside or you can focus on what this evaluates to be, and then that will take care of this minus sign. So in this case, we see that the 1's cancel out and we just have a 7. Okay? So what we're looking at here is we are looking at the 16 minus 4, so that's going to give us 12. And then the 14 minus 7 is going to give us a positive 7. So that tells us that overall we have 19 for our answer. And again, when we write down this 19, we are saying that way back up here, this definite integral is equal to 19.